Hi! We're doing magic again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or that I wanted to make. Pilfering cats.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that up.
Which, by the way, I've been neglecting to mention this, but the flavor text is based off of a meme. In fact, the whole card is based off of a meme. Do you want to see it, Parfait?
Sure.
Alright. Oh, wait, fuck. Wait, this is a perfect opportunity to show you something.
Ooh.
Objects, saved objects.
Hi, S-Pop. Hi, Seer. Hi, Nike.
Hi, Seer. Tablet. Boom. This game has tablets.
The real Parfait. True. Yeah.
Which, by the way, when I was looking for combos in your deck, Parfait, I found that your deck is pretty fun to play.
Hell yeah.
YouTube. Why is the tablet broken? Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, Korea, stealing.
Okay.
There it is. Alright, are you looking?
Yeah. Please play for me as well.
Oh, didn't I play for you?
Me when
I can play it on my own, so it's fine.
Stealing!
Alright.
Stealing, theft! I like pilfering!
I thought I could
I'm
play
a
for both
sneaky
people. My
poacher!
bad.
I like taking things that do not belong to me!
Did you probably try pressing the play button?
Yeah. No, it did work.
Okay, you see it?
Yeah. Quite good.
Oh. And part of the oops. Gonna close those real quick so they don't pop up on their own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's me, cool guy.
And I actually
That's
put
so
the little
true.
cat in the card too for the video. Alright. So, you ready to get started playing?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me move the tablet over. Do you want to be... Oh, you already chose red.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, let me set everything up over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Let me try out my deck. Of my custom card that was made for me.
Ooh.
I'm gonna finish the first match with ya. And bring her out again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where the fuck did she go? There she is. Just in case my deck's too broken.
As you do. Set some other things up.
Okay. And let me turn on something on the music bot real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some tunes. Alright.
Alright. Want to do the honors of fire in the cannon?
Sure.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Oh, you almost hit
Hey.
me? Shit, I think I messed up.
Oh?
Hang on a second. Properties. Nice. I hate Streamlabs.
Nightmare
There we go.
program.
Alright, I should be good now.
Okay.
You know how to fire it?
Oh yeah, I already did.
Oh.
And it's me.
Alright. So go ahead and draw 7.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
I hope you don't mind getting stuck in here, Coco. Anyways, hi Abby.
Let's see. What have I got? Sure. I'm also gonna drag over. If I can. I can just clone. That works.
There we go. And don't sweat it, I had a bunch of trouble with that at first myself too.
It's just good to remember. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna play Scrubland. Land of Scrubs.
Scrubland.
And that's all I can really do, I'm pretty sure. Double check, but... Yeah, we're good with that.
Alright. Let's see.
Oh, am I audible on your stream?
Yeah, you're audible on my stream now.
Okay, good.
At least I don't have to feel too bad about the mistakes, because it seems like all VTubers specifically have, like, starting soon problems.
It's always a nightmare.
So I'm gonna want to have white in as soon as possible. So as I can finally win against you. Here's the outfit. Alright, I will play Thriving More. Enters the battlefield tapped, and I choose for my color, other than black, to be white. Then I end my turn.
Alright.
And I'll go set up more tunes.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Alright.
Which one of
Drop.
these was my favorite again?
What do we got? Perhaps. But first of all, I'm just gonna play a plains. Play plain old plains. As you do. And with that, sure, why not? Pretty sure I have access.
Why not?
Yeah,
We're playing Magic, not Pokemon.
So true! You know, tap Scrubland and play Cauldron Familiar. We're just gonna hang
Yes.
out, but also... You lose one, I gain one.
Oh shoot, wait, what?
One life for me, one life from you.
You cretin.
Mm-hmm. Does that count as a creature doing damage to a player in that case? Or, no, wait, because it'd be to the commander. Never mind. Never mind.
I'm discovering the fun in Pythium's pair mode. Oh? Do elaborate, Abby.
You know what? We'll call that good.
Okay. draw. And on tap upkeep draw. I will play Orzhov Ballistica. Comes in tapped, and I bounce back in, thriving more. Then I end my turn.
Right.
Also, I gotta go grab something real quick.
Okay. I'll just untap and draw. Interesting, interesting. And enchantments are... You can play that before or after combat. Gotcha. Interesting. I mean, I might as well... Yeah, I might as well play Isolated Chapel. And I do control a Plains, so... And yeah, this is Plains and Swamp. So I can just do that. Wham. But I'm not gonna do anything more fancy than that while we're waiting. Because that's pretty easy to just update on when Vera gets back, but... Anything else is a little goofier. But if there's anything else I can do... This might be a good idea once I get anything else on the field. Just so I can start building that up. Because that's kind of what this deck is based around. Hasten True. Keep track of spells or abilities. That might be what we want to do. Because even if it's not something we want to keep on Cauldron Familiar, we can just move it anyway, as it doesn't cost anything to move around, apparently. At least if I'm understanding it right, so... Not really any reason not to. Yeah, and then I would just... I don't think there's much benefit in keeping it as a shield. Well...
Alright, I return.
Welcome back. I just played a land. But, other than that, I'm gonna tap. Any specific requirements? No. I'm gonna tap Chapel and Plains to play Lightning Greaves and attach it to Cauldron Familiar. So it's got Hasten Trap now.
Oh? Oh.
For fun. Sometimes the cat deserves a few abilities. A few little
That can easily
special
be-
fun times.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, You get it. I think that's...
Yeah, I get it.
In that case, the last thing I'm gonna do... We're gonna attack! Why not? That's 1 damage
Dang
to
it.
you. But yeah, that... I think... I think the last thing I... Because I forgot, but it's post-combat, so I can still do this. I am gonna tap my last land and... Commander!
Did you play a cat creature?
No, I
cat
didn't.
creature enter the
Damn.
battlefield?
Or didn't enter the battlefield. Damn, forgot. I don't know how I blanked. I think it's because I attacked with it. I was like, oh yeah, I did something with the cat this turn.
Don't feel bad, because there's one thing that's common among all Magic players despite the card game we're playing. Magic players can't read.
Yeah, that... I'm glad, because I definitely can't. Just in general. That's fine. Well, that's a upcoming threat. Have fun. But I also... Card game players definitely do not read. Yeah. You'd think I remember at this point, like, my own commander, but, like, sometimes you're a little silly with it. This might be interesting to save for. Well, so this creates. This puts it into hand.
What to play?
This is, yeah, tokens specifically, right?
Alright, I'm gonna play Dismal Blackwater. Comes in tap and I gain 1 life. But I play Immovable Rod.
You're almost back to full.
And then I end my turn.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, untap, draw. I'm just gonna let Godless Shrine come out tapped, so I don't have to lose life.
Godless Shrine.
There's just no gods here. Wonder how that happened. But,
I mean, currently in Magic the Gathering lore, there is a Phyrexian invasion. And even the gods are scared of the Phyrexians.
true.
So yeah. What I kind of find funny though?
Mhm.
Out of all the universes that have survived against the Phyrexians, it's not the ones with eldritch gods or like fierce warriors or like massive fucking mechs or anything. It's the fucking Mafia universe.
You know, sometimes it's just like that.
Now, to be very fair, one of the mobs that are currently dominating against the Phyrexians are sort of like the Illuminati in a way, as they literally have like a secret. Their mob boss is literally a eldritch like dragon that they're keeping like underground secrets.
The Phyrexian invasion ended.
Oh, it did. Wait, no, it did.
According to Ice Pop, I think I
Look at
don't
your
have much
chat on
reason
screen,
to not
so I
attack
can
this
read
turn.
shit.
I can think of like, you know, a little bit of justification, but I'm not worried. What's the worst that could happen?
There we go. Now I should believe that paused, but
Thank you, Kazik. And good to see you. We're getting back into it.
did the March of the Machine Aftermath come out already?
Also, would you like to take 1 whole damage? Limited time offer.
Normal. I want to say no, but I don't think I actually have a choice here.
You really don't.
Yeah.
March of Machines is the end of the
Ooh,
invasion.
that's
The upcoming
incorrect. I apologize.
March of the Machines Aftermath will tap loose sense. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all I can do though, so. You may go.
Alright, on tap, upkeep, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Release this in 2 weeks from the looks.
Well, I didn't want to bring him out this early, but I don't want to keep taking damage. Let's see, should I really do this? Let's see, 3, 4.
You mean I'm pushing you to bring out one of your creatures, perhaps?
Nope. Instead...
Ow?
I need another blue. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to tap Immovable Rod on the Cauldron Familiar.
Interesting. That,
Now they've lost all their abilities, can't attack or block.
interesting.
And since I'm all tapped out, I think I'm gonna just end my turn.
Alright, untap, draw. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, no reason not to play this funny little lands, this funny little plains here. As we do. Aside from that. Da-da-da-da-da. That's 5 generic. I'll let that be for a while.
That's a lot. Also, new.
Hmm. Hmm. Huh. It's not really useful to do the one thing now. Hmm. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's exactly me right now. You know what? Can I sacrifice a creature who's been immovable rotted? I don't see why. I don't see anything saying I can't, but I figure I might as well check.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna tap. Sure, Godless Shrine. It really doesn't matter. It's just anything. And play Witch's Oven. And make a food token.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so let me. Please.
The Cauldron Familiar loop.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me.
And now you get to create a food token.
Mm-hmm. So let me. Where's the token button again? There it is. A.
Which I'm working on getting you custom food tokens, by the way.
Nice. Also, when using an artifact, I assume this just stays out, and then I can just tap it
Yeah,
anytime
that's
to do. Yeah, okay.
Artifacts are permanent.
Yeah, that's what I thought I remember being the case, but doesn't hurt to check. Yeah, so, yeah,
Alright.
you tap it on use, and okay. Stays in play, but you got to tap it if you just act. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, in that case, I mean, that's about all I can do. So, you have some fun.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Thinking about the cat, are we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You see, there's something you're probably not aware of.
Uh-huh.
You're able to generate an infinite loop with Cauldron Familiar and Witch's Oven.
Oh, yeah, no, I noticed.
I need to stop that shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna play Thriving Moor, choose white. And play Minimus Containment on Witch's Oven.
Interesting.
I had to stop that shit now.
Incredible. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Say some, yeah, so save some play, but if I want, I can tap it to sacrifice it, and then get a free mana, but that's it. Is that the case?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna untap Movable Rod.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I get to bring out the dungeons.
Oh boy.
Is this... That's... You gotta turn the tunes back on once my turn ends.
Did they just cast a thing and then untap the rod? Can you not? during your untap step.
Oh wait, shit, no, I can't do that, my bad.
Yup.
Well, still, it's more convenient, so I'm bringing them out anyways.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
not
that's
gonna
fair
activate
enough.
their shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, Magic players can't read.
Magic players can't read. Confirmed. Gotcha.
This feels like a game that a bunch of, like, reading nerds would play, but
And
not
yet,
really.
you're the only one who can. So true, Cosmic.
Alright, then I end my turn.
See, the thing with you, Cosmic, is the question of whether or not you're sober enough to be trusted. Because you tend not to be during my streams.
Yeah, you're the only player who can. Even Ice Pop, who's also a professional at this, also can't read. Okay, let's see. Cobra roll.
Even if you're blessed, you're still super accurate. Okay, fair. Yeah, you're still, your success rate is still pretty good even then. You're not wrong. Let's see.
Alright, up next is Shard Sanctuary by Cobra Roll as well.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be pretty obvious that all of these are by Cobra Roll, but I still like to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I'll do my funny thing. Forgetting times you're giving a perfectly accurate stuff during Nuzlocke. I mean, yeah, it's not wrong. But there are a few times, Iris, but I can't blame you for that. Yeah, so that doesn't need to be, yeah, it doesn't need to be tapped if I do that. Just can enter the battlefield just fine. And it doesn't cost anything to equip the lightning greaves, but before I do that, I am gonna...
6.
Yeah, we're gonna tap. Forgot Dragon Tail's the thing. Yeah, no. To be fair, that's the kind of mistake that someone would make even when they're sober. But it is fun to clown on you for that. And play my funny cat soldier, Papa of the Steel Legion. So... yeah, with that being done...
Oh, how'd you bring back Cauldron Familiar?
I sacrificed the food.
Oh yeah, you can still do that
And-
even with the thing. My bad.
Yeah, it's attached to Cauldron Familiar, not the, Witch's Oven.
Which, by the way, you can play your commander now.
Yeah, I can. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah. Although with that in
There we go.
mind, what's that? You know, no, I'll leave Lightning Greaves on Prava. You know, presumably you did life change when a familiar entered. Oh my god, you're right. Thank you. I did not. Yeah, take a damage and I'll.
Oh. Dang it.
Yeah. I was so focused on all the other nonsense I was doing. Yeah, so... with that all being done... Also, I need to search for Catastrophic Cookbook.
Which it's named now, so you should be able to find it easier.
Mm-hmm. Da, 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 da.
Man, Cobra Roll has
Watching
such
only to
good
maintain the
music.
proper board state. I mean, you're not wrong. I dragged it a little bit, didn't bring it all the way out of the window, and now it's gone. There we go. Is that just one or all of them? Okay, that's just one. We're good. We're good. We're good. Technically, I don't need to shuffle because it's not like I looked at it, but might as well play by the rules. But yeah, Cosmic, you're the judge here. There's a word for that I'm blanking on.
Coach.
Coach, thank you. But yeah, we got Catastrophic Cookbook, so I'm just gonna have that over here. But do I want to do... The Peanut Gallery. Not wrong, honestly. And you know what I can do?
The Peanut Gallery.
Is tap Catastrophic Cookbook, discard the oven. I'm not
Wait,
sure.
Huh?
I tapped Catastrophic Cookbook. Oh, wait,
That's not how this works.
is it not? This card is only from your hand, right? I don't want...
This card is from hand, sacrifice is on board.
Cool. I love how the terms don't do anything to indicate that. I mean, I guess I can see, but... Annoying. Anyway.
I mean, when you drop something, you're discarding something, and the cards are in your hand.
I suppose. A million times said those. I mean, yeah, but...
Also, you said you didn't want to do something?
I'm debating now. I mean, yeah, but like, I'm just so accustomed to dictionary definitions in the English language, and not special magic, very technical rules. It's gonna
Gunblade
take me a
isn't
minute.
specific to magic.
No, it is. It really is.
I recall other card games having the term discard.
I mean, yeah, but like usually in other card games, it's a more general term in my experience. Usually you only discard from hand, but that's usually because that's the only thing you can do. And there's not like a separate... I get why there's a difference though.
Yeah.
But it's annoying that they use words like that. I know it's for brevity, but I'm like, man, just put it on the card, please. But yeah, anyway, do I want to discard any of these for now? Not really. Yeah, well, you know what, we'll leave that. We'll leave that. In that case...
Also, I just realized something. In my Alan deck, which Alan, I forgot if I told you, but Alan's the name of my VTuber OC. Pilfering Cat would be like very broken against them.
Interesting.
Since the Alan deck's equipment heavy.
With that all being done, I think... Yeah, I'm gonna have Cauldron Familiar slap for 2.
Shit. Okay.
That is 2 damage. Do not forget, because of... Rava. And it's currently my turn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The more you know. Yeah, I think that is all I can do, though.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't want to be a bitch about the, like, technical terms, but it is frustrating for now. So, I'll get used to it eventually. Just like, goddamn...
On tap, upkeep, draw.
Trying to control how I speak. Because of some super technical nerd rule.
Technically, your entire audience is nerds.
I mean, yeah.
And you only discovered that when I introduced you to magic.
Yeah. It's unintuitive and I don't like it.
Anyways, I'm gonna untap an immovable rod, and let's see. I don't want to do Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
I'm used to card games that don't require you to speak in very specific terms.
And I don't have enough experience against Parfait to know if that's a racing situation I want to race against. So I'm gonna go into Lost Mine of Phandelver and Scry 1. That's
Let me just bring this up.
all right. I'll keep that. And then I'm going to play Plains. I have 6 mana currently. B4. Hmm. Hey, Abby, can you maybe, Hey, Abby, can you maybe not redeem that whenever I'm collabing?
Last.
Uh,
Last.
I don't even know if I should say what they redeemed.
Oh, I can see.
Oh, you saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh. I forgot to take that. I forgot to take that into account when it came to these kinds of things.
You have no
So,
choice.
what do you mean I have no choice?
The redeem has already been done.
Are you insinuating that I should do it?
I think, I think, you know, when someone pays for it. Someone pays for the thighs.
Fine. Fine.
No two ways around it.
Kazik said, Parf is insinuating that you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look for a picture real quick.
Mm-hmm. Kazak's playing moderator for the game. I'm playing moderator for Parrot doing redeems.
Yeah, you are. To
So
be
you had
fair,
to-
I expected you to be way more weirded out by something like that.
I respect it. God, I still need to use the arena codes, because unfortunately, you do, and this is fine, but you do send them when I'm at work, so I'm like, I see them like, oh, I should redeem those. I get home, I don't remember. Yeah, I think even after stream today, I might play a couple of rounds on arena.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to take a new one instead. I'll put a wire between thighs to insinuate how big they are.
You play some games against you. True. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking I might end around midnight tonight, just so I can get a couple things done. Like, I still need to... I need to troubleshoot tabletop, which is, you know. But I also need to figure out how to get the, Trails in the Dub mod working. And I have to write some stuff. I got shit to do. I got time for it, but...
Alright,
You
now
know.
I'm gonna post it in my server so I can show it off.
Mm-hmm.
Catbed chat. And then gotta get in my server real quick. There they are. Happy, Abby?
They've been posted. Revealed. Alright. You're free of your duty. For now. If
You know, I didn't expect to see you trying to get me to expose my thighs.
Listen, I'm just trying to keep things fair and even around here.
Sure.
Someone spends that much. I think they should get what they were looking for.
True, but to be fair, I can always refund someone.
That's true. That's true.
Plus, also, my audience is literally stockpiling tons of fucking points.
They could ask for God knows how many picks. If only someone else had 2.5k.
I'm glad you like him, Abby. Alright. So, okay, time to finally continue my turn. Let's see. I do finally need something guarding my shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can stop taking chip damage.
Yep.
Para should teach me bullet. Oh?
Oh my god, here they go again.
For the design contest.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What you doing over there?
I will summon Oji, the exquisite blade,
Oh.
and then I end my turn.
Interesting. Noshi the
Time to
exquisite
get the
blade.
headphone that fell out.
You gain 2 life and scry too. Should I remind you though? Yes, I should. Do you want to gain that
Oh, yeah.
life? Yeah. And so,
I
do
was
you want
gonna
to
do it, I
that
just have to
scry?
grab my headphone real quick.
That's fair. But you ended your turn, so it's God. It's OBS having a OBS. Tabletop having a heart attack. Cast your second spell each turn. Jesus. It doesn't want to let me look at this at all. I'm not sure why. Select one target creature you control and return it to the battlefield under its own control. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so now I know I can do the thigh redeem with you when collabing with you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You're allowed. Yeah, planes.
So,
Some
like-
planes. As you do.
so I can feel safe on doing that when collabing with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is with others.
True, yeah. Also, iSwap was asking if you actually wrote anything for the design contest, which I'm assuming is for Bullet? I'm not sure what Bullet is.
Is there like a new bullet design contest? Because I recall the last one, the one you told me about ended.
What is Bullet?
Bullet is like it's like a fusion between card games, Tetris, and Touhou.
Interesting. Yeah, I see why it'd be called Bullet.
Oh, yeah, I gotta scry to you real quick.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna. Yeah, you're allowed an action puzzle game. Ah, interesting. I'm gonna tap planes. Isolated chapel
You
and
good?
Got the shrine. I just have a lot of planes, you see. Who knows why that could be? And play Vanquisher's Banner. And you're gonna be very surprised at what creature type I choose to give my bonus to here.
Oh.
You're gonna be very surprised when I choose cats.
Yeah, no surprise. Cosmic discussed that with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let me. Is there any way to give something that isn't +1/+1? Because there's also the bonus. Well, I guess I shouldn't give the +1/+4 bonus because it's only on my turn anyway. I was gonna ask if I could reflect the +1/+4 from Prava in any way, but I think it'd be smarter to not. Just to keep that in mind.
Okay, so I'm going to gain 1 life back because I just reread that, and creature tokens is actually the wording.
Ah.
But that was on both of us.
Yeah. We may be a little silly.
It's funny to it's funny to think of us as just banging action figures together while Kozik's the one who is actually taking things seriously.
Hitting us with that, actually. I really do appreciate you, Kazik. I just enjoy clowning. You're a blessing. You're doing this for free.
Plus, they help make the cards.
Mm-hmm. A legend.
Well, I did come up with the effects and the ideas and all that. They did all the balancing that makes things really actually playable.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for them, it would actually truly be banging action figures together.
Yeah. Okay, so Da-da-da-da-da-da. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know, I do think I'm gonna attack with Parfait the Cold Confectioner and Bravo the Steel Legion. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. So that is a
Okay.
4/4 and a 4/5.
Yikes. Okay, I'm
Actually,
going to
one more on
block.
top of that for damage from both.
Huh?
Sorry, I forgot about the buff from Prava. So that's sorry, one sec. Brain.
No, only tokens get the Parva buff.
Oh, right, thank you. You
So I'm
literally
going to
just
block-
said it, and my brain is just like, that's not important information. You don't need to remember that.
I'm gonna block Parva with OG the Exquisite Blade. And then gonna take the 4, which is 4 commander damage. Oh my fucking god, holy shit.
Yeah, I suppose I should only do it, yeah. But it's fine.
Which I'm like, being like, oh my god, because like, I'm gonna restate like, commander damage is permanent and takes less damage from to have you die than like normal health.
Mm-hmm. There wasn't a new design contest? Okay, yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna enter the new design contest since I neglected to join the last one.
There is not.
Oh,
Yes.
wait, what?
There's not a new design contest. I was just asking if you entered the last one.
Oh.
And now we know. But yeah. Also, is my stream just frozen or? Yeah, I think you need to swap back to. Okay, yeah, no, you're fine. Never mind. I think that's that's pretty much all I can do. Unless.
All right.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good here.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
As you do.
And now, things are heating up.
Mm-hmm.
Are they? Yeah, they are. I'm gonna play Fleeting Spirits.
Oh shit. I wish tabletop wouldn't just like flash the card at me. Please. I just want to read it. It's all 3 cards from your graveyard. Oh god. Against first strike, it'll end a turn. Discard card, exile Fleeting Spirit, or turn battlefield, so under control at the beginning of the next step. Or the next end step. Okay. Gotcha.
Let's see. Who should I...
I'm not sure why it's having such a bad time with me wanting to zoom in on cards. I guess I'm just like slightly moving off of them.
Now, Parfait, I'm gonna teach you a little lesson here.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you have, Actually, you can equip stuff anytime, so hang on.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. A little rod on Parfait.
Okay.
You can equip cards to creatures anytime, and on top of that, you're gonna want to keep that attached to your commander.
So you say.
It's too late now, though. But yeah. Keep that in mind next time.
Interesting. Yeah, because that's considered. Oh yeah, an ability. That makes sense. Okay.
Yep.
For some reason, you can only equip at sorcerer speed. For some reason, I thought that was not applicable, but I'm not sure why I did. For immovable rod. In retrospect,
Alright.
not sure why I
Alright, no,
thought
that's
that.
Actually, wait, no, that's other things you can equip at any time. My bad.
Yeah. Regardless, though. Yeah, would have been smart. Would have been smart.
Okay, I'm gonna want to keep my blockers up, so I'm gonna end my turn.
Alright. As you do, untap, draw. If I had upkeep, I would do it. And I'm pretty sure I did not. Okay, let's see. Enters the battlefield tapped. Let's try one. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna play Temple of Triumph. And tap it. And then we get to scry. Right there, I think there's a button for that.
Yep, it's the eye-looking one.
Yeah, I'm not sad about this one getting put on the bottom. It's like, lands are nice, but I'd like, you know, anything else at this point. I gotta be honest.
I wonder what this one sounds like.
Exile 39 unlimited. You know, I was saving this for something more interesting.
Alright, this sounds pretty good. Alright,
I
gonna
think-
play this one.
What you doing over there? Oh, music, right.
Yep.
You said you were
Don't
gonna
worry,
play
I'm not-
something.
I'm not
I was
doing
like,
the power play.
huh. Didn't think he could do that. But yeah, I am gonna tap this. Got the shrine, plains. 2 more past that, yeah. Isolated chapel. Despite that I have it set to rotate at 90%, sometimes Tabletop Simulator is just like, no you don't.
Yeah.
And then Scrubland. It tries to sort of fix them when you pick them up like that, but it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna play Utter End, which is instant, but I really have no reason not to play it now.
Bye, buddy.
Would you like to exile this rod? Would you like to? Would you?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Utter End.
Oh, no. No, I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd save it for something more interesting than just Immovable Rod, but it's annoying enough that I might as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can understand. Yeah. And I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna take your advice and move Lightning Greaves onto me.
I actually hate to help opponents, but
I'm still
I want to make
learning.
sure I have a worthy opponent, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had considered moving it onto Parfait earlier, but that was at the time that I had completely glazed over Prava's deal being only for tokens. So I was like, oh, maybe I want to protect that, as if it wouldn't be a very bad thing to lose Parfait.
Not understandable.
Sometimes you're a little foolish. You know what? I don't really have anything to bring Wishes of him back yet, so I don't think. Yeah, I'll leave that. I'll leave that for now.
Please be free. Please be free. Please actually be free. Please don't be
Yeah. Yeah, you know. I'll just do a little slappy with Parfait. And you can choose who you
you're
want to
still
lose.
just Parfait?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I wonder why you're saying just Parfait. Oh well. Let's see.
Trying to force you into something here, but it might be a little silly of me to do so. But whatever.
I'm going to block with Fleeting Spirits. But, whereas they're blocking, they're not going to die, because I'm going to use their ability to discard a card. Therefore, exiling them. And then returning to the battlefield under my control at my next instep.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, that still sort of benefits me. Yeah, aside from that, yeah, that's about all I can do.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw.
As you do. What are we thinking? What are we plotting here?
Oh, I'm plotting a lot.
I can imagine.
One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm gonna play Sister Hospitaller.
Ooh. D-
And as a
Well,
result,
yeah. Return target creature from the graveyard to that. God damn, okay.
I get to bring back Meteor Golem. And I'm going to
Alright.
destroy Vanquisher's Banner.
Okay, cool. Love that. And destroy just means... Yeah, I suppose I would say exile if it was anything else.
Yeah. Hiya, Urtmost Feed. Are you around here? Yep, you are. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
I'm happy to have you here. Alright, and let's see, anything else I can do? Nothing that I want to do exactly. So, all in my turn.
Alright. Untap, draw. Oh, finally. Hmm. Yeah, I suppose I don't have much reason not to. Yeah, so that'd be the swamp. Okay, gonna tap Temple of Triumph. Got the shrine, and just a plains to play
Alright.
Mahadi Emporium Master. Ta-da! And then let me. No, please. I was just trying to straighten it out, and Tabletop decided, no, you're not allowed to do that.
Tabletop's weird like that.
Tabletop's a really fun game. It works. In
It
theory,
just works.
it just works.
Alright, next up is the album Cloud Kingdom by Cobra Roll.
Alright, actually. I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Also, hi. Fire Travel.
Discard.
May I ask a question? Sure. So, opinion on Spider Tribal? I haven't actually interacted with Spider Tribal before.
What are we looking at? So we got 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? You know, this could be a little silly, and you know what? I care more about being silly than actually winning. So,
Oh?
I'm getting to do something that might seem a little goofy.
Do tell.
I am gonna have just Cauldron Familiar attack.
Just
So-
Cauldron Familiar?
Just Cauldron Familiar.
I feel like you're lying about the whole silly thing. That's like a little cover up.
It's a cover-up in
No.
case this doesn't work. Because I'm not sure it will, and I could spend another 10 minutes debating the pros and cons, but it's more fun to just say fuck it and try it out.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This came up to back to the battlefield.
Oh, right, yeah, because you're, yeah, intern, right. So, who'd you like to block with, if anyone? Who are we feeling?
Let me think. Okay, I have an idea here.
Mhm.
I'm going to block with Fleeting Spirit, discard a card. And then they go into the exile. Neither die.
Interesting. But you know
So
who
now
does?
your power play doesn't get to work, and I don't take any damage.
Yeah, can you do the discard thing from your turn? Or...
Yeah, it's part of the
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
fair,
it's
fair,
a
fair, 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 fair.
ability.
Gotcha. Just wasn't sure what that... like, where in the turn order that is able to fit in. But yeah. In that case, I guess my cat is fine. It's...
Yep, they are.
Alright. Well, that did something for me, I guess. Have fun.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play the Swamp. 3, 7. And tap out and play Arcane Endeavor. Roll 2 d8s.
I forgot there are dice involved here sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Because ancient sorcerer spell with mana value less than or equal to...
Okay, I'm going to
right,
draw
this one.
7.
I wish I could draw 7.
Then I might play an instant or sorcery without paying its mana cost if it's below if it's 6 or below.
You got a really good roll.
I did.
Hello, and you're at the tip. Welcome.
I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Utter End.
Oh,
I can't
fun,
do that
you
on
have
your
that too.
commander, but I can do it on the Grease protecting your commander.
You know, that is fair enough. Exiled. I respect it.
You're fine, Nyar. Let's see, should I do anything else? Nah. I'm gonna end my turn.
Alright. Usual. Untap, draw. Yikes. This one's interesting. This one's really interesting. I really do want to do that. Do I have enough? 2 of each of those, and then 3 of those. I clearly have 3 of those. It's a matter of 2, only 1. Yes, I'm like 1 off of being able to do that. That could be interesting. That could be real interesting. It's maybe for the best I didn't get to do my funny thing last turn. So now, tap the plains, Godless Shrine, and Isolated Chapel. I'm gonna be real with you, I only tap those 3 because they're in the middle. And finally, yeah, just another plains. To use Anointed Procession. Can't do anything directly with it right at the moment, but it's there. It's hanging out.
That card's eerie looking.
Yeah, a little bit. Just slightly. With that being done, what do I want to do? Yeah, I'm gonna have Cauldron Familiar and Bravo the Steel Legion attack. Yeah, just those two. Keep it simple, keep it sweet. So do as you will. Did you want to take that hit? Who were we thinking?
Oh, did you swing? Oh, you're swinging. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
Bravo the
is-
Steel Legion and Cauldron Familiar.
Hmm. I forgot this came back. This turn, so let's see.
Yeah, I assumed that was still there, but I figured you'd realize once I start to slap you.
Alright, so I'm gonna block Bravo with Meteor Golem. So they will. Or, actually, wait.
Will they? Because Meteor... Is anything making it do more than 3/3? Or do more than 3, I guess
Oh,
would be.
no, never mind.
Yup.
I did not read correctly because Magic players cannot read.
So true.
The block Cauldron Familiar with Fleeting Spirit, gonna discard Reassembling Skeleton. And then exile Fleeting Spirit.
Yeah, so same as last time. No one dies. Fleeting Spirit
Yeah.
is yeah, okay. Fair enough. I respect it. Yeah, it didn't do too much for me, but I got to tease you a little bit. I mean, I guess keeping Fleeting Spirit off the battlefield, that's pretty good for me. That being done, though. Yeah, we're just gonna call that pretty good. And you can have your fun. End of turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a little funny here.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna finally summon my commander, Sephiroth of the Hidden Ways. And tap an additional 3 and summon Demon Disciple. Each player sacrifices a creature of their choice. I'm gonna sacrifice Meteor Golem. Sephiroth's effect triggers. I'm going to let's see. I don't know if
Sacrifice
creatures
a creature,
currently
you
what you're doing, so
said.
treasure token.
That would... I'm just gonna make sure with you. That would activate Mahadi's ability, would it not? At the beginning of my end step, obviously.
Your instant creature.
I'm not sure exactly. Well, I guess, because your
No, it
turn
only
comes
happens
after
during your
mine.
turn.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so, in that case... Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna let Cauldron Familiar finally take the L. I think. Yeah, I think that's just easily the best option. Yeah, I wasn't sure since it doesn't specifically say... I wasn't sure if turn refers to, like, both yours and mine, or just one of ours.
Gonna sack this treasure token and tap Dark Order Catacombs, play Lightning Greaves, and attach it to Sephiroth.
What does that do? Eastern Shroud! Okay, yeah, so it's literally... Yeah, no, literally same thing. I just forgot that was the name. Because I'm a little silly with it. Alright.
And since I played, 2 spells,
Exile 1, target creature you control.
whenever you cast your same spell each turn, exile up to 1 target creature you control, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control. I'm going to exile Sister Hospitaller, then bring her back. Her effect triggers. I get to bring back Meteor Golem.
Uh-huh.
And then let's see, what should I destroy?
I love this for me.
Immovable
Oh,
object.
one or more tokens under.
Oh, we removed the
That's up,
immovable
um,
object. Forever.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised you have been utilizing Cookbook.
I've been waiting for a chance to get a good discard, but I think, yeah, really ought to just.
I personally like just discard things in general,
Yeah.
so I can like bring things without paying the mana cost.
Yeah, I just need more things that allow me to do that. To be fair, your deck is more based around that kind of thing. I do have my funny little loop I can do with my creature.
Plus,
but other
whenever
than
you
that-
tap it, you can just like tapping the thing in general just allows you to discard.
Yeah. Depends on what you're discarding, yeah.
Guess since you're not utilizing that much anyways, I'm going to destroy Parfait! You!
Yeah, I figured. I figured. So, and then we.
And 2 commander attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning they will cost only 3 mana next time.
Okay.
Which is actually the base for commanders usually.
Mm.
Damn, I didn't know this loop existed. Or I didn't know this combo existed. This is my first time discovering it.
Yeah, it's kind of it kind of goes. I can't lie to you.
It does go. It goes.
Mm-hmm.
The ball goes.
It kind of moves.
Let's
Here to
see,
lurk.
do I
I've
have
got
room to attack.
I need to do that tonight. I was so busy with other stuff last night, but I think tonight I'm gonna look into what was going on with that. Cause yeah, the fact that it fixed when I took out the dev is clearly that's causing the problem, which lets me, and it makes it a little easier to research at least, hopefully. Yeah, so I'll play around with that.
Technically, like everything else can't attack anyways due to summoning sickness and all that.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Untap, draw. I got. I zoomed out to just the right spot where like my hand on the UI overlapped with my hand on the table, so I was like, "Wait, 2 cards? Why do I have 2 cards?"
Parfait panics over having too many cards.
Online, the problem seems to start Joshua killing Cassius the same. Yeah, because the thing is that the opening cutscene bugs for a lot of people, but it was fine for me. And there was no, like,
Oh no.
or the opening movie, I guess I should say, because cutscene is a different thing. But, I'm saying that like I wasn't just trashing out Cossack for the nerd correction earlier.
Nerd.
But anyway, yeah. Because that was a separate problem, and I think this is specifically a problem with the dub mod where it causes issues with the regular in-game cutscenes. So I need to research that. Anyway. A quick question, when I sacrifice the cookbook and search my library for a cat creature card, I can pick out whatever one I want, right?
Yeah, any
Okay.
card.
Pick a card, any card. That's a cat creature anyway. Yeah, just making sure that's the case. Yeah. Might as well. If only because it's kind of funny to lead you to think I'm not gonna use it and then use it immediately afterwards. Take your time, tabletop. And hopefully, I can search cat creature and get... Yeah, okay, we're good. Yo. I can put one cost 2 less. Ooh. I don't think I can use that directly, but... Maybe I can. This could be real good. It's expensive, but I think I can afford it. Again for life. Casts spell for its mutate cost. Put it over or under target. I guess I don't need to keep secret like what I'm looking through, because you know.
You do have to reveal it.
Yeah, I do have to reveal it too. Also, if you cast a spell for its mutate cost, put it over or under target non-human creature you own. Feed it into the creature on top of plus all abilities from under it. That could be funky. Yeah, this is nice for sure, but +2/+1 isn't. Actually, it would get me basically what I need, and it is also fairly cheap. So that's an option. That's a very good option. Flying is always nice. Vigilance. When land enters the battlefield under your control, exile target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. I think that'd be more useful if I had something I could do with my exiles. Trap Warden dies, but each permanent card exiled with it. And never mind. If I just kept reading, onto the battlefield under control of that card's owner. Interesting. Very interesting. It's also 3/4, which is useful. Not as good as other shit, but... Lifelink, they're tapped and attacking. Interesting. That could fuck a little bit. That could kind of fuck. Parf hasn't updated the deck.
That can kind of fuck.
See, Parf hasn't updated the deck, you say? Well, it wouldn't be on me. Flying melee. Creature attacks +1/+1 until end of turn for each opponent you attack this combat. Not super relevant. I mean, +3 sorry, 3/3 is solid, but you know, just saw a creature you took out to make a brand new one that Para made. Oh no! Well, we'll deal with it.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, there's apparently a creature in here. Do you want to just say which creature it is, so I can just, as long as Skyhunter Cub is equipped. I'm not, like, adjust it right now, because it seems a little weird to do it mid-match, but just so we know offhand.
Oh yeah, like, I tried seeing if you updated the deck in, like, Kazik, and, like... Yeah, I tried seeing if you update it, and, like, I didn't get the update yet. I wanted to just get started, so...
That's fair. This is funky, but I don't think it's what I need right now. Oh, you know?
We'll get everything situated once we get down to the Allen match.
Yeah. I think that might be the best option. Just based on what I need right now. Oh, this could... we could fuck around with this one. That could get a little silly. Here's the control. My blocks against. Okay, interesting. Protection declared choice until end of turn. Into the battlefield, you may pay X. If you
I think we can include the Allen card as part of the Cats and Cafes set.
You may pay
good with that?
X. Yeah. I'm down with that. If you do, search your library for a equipment card with converted mana cost X or less.
I do want to state that while this art is good, it is just a beta version of the art I intend to do for it.
Mm-hmm. Blood Dark Cup, destroy target enchantment. Rima's King of Oresco's attack, put 1/1
Dorothy.
cancel your creature token with vigilance onto battlefield attacking. Never. Actually, that could be really nice with what we've got going right now in terms of tokens. But it wouldn't do a lot of damage is the problem. It'd just be a tank, which isn't the worst thing. It's pretty useful. You need to specifically be equipped, which isn't hard, but yeah, it might be worth it. Yeah, I'll prioritize. Yeah. We'll take out Regal Caracal. Caracal. Let me flip it over for you. You can take a good old look and then I can shuffle.
Oh shit.
Yup!
Oh fuck.
With that being done, this has taken 5 years. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're in pre-combat stuff, so I can still, shoot the ton of lands and play that. Yeah, so that's 3 whatevers and then 2 white. So tap 2 plain, please. And just whatever beyond that. And play Regal Caracal. And we need to make 2 tokens. So let me get that done real quick, and then I'll do the +1/+1. And turn on the tracker for that, please. There it is. +1/+1. And +1/+1.
Objects, save objects, beta cat.
And oh yeah, you don't have it up already. +1/+1. And +1/+1. As you do. Anointed Procession? Make 4 tokens. Right, thank you! I nearly forgot. I really should check that every single time. Yeah, so...
It's cards.
I mean, honestly, let's just...
Card.
Interesting. That is not what I was trying to do, but you know, it's literally the same card. So we'll have a little bit of variety in our tokens. Why not? Oh, dear God. I forget that the clone tool just stays on. For some reason, I expect it to just go away after using it once. Please, God. Let me do my thing. Okay, that's why. Duh.
Beta cat.
I'm not sure I didn't notice the little deal that showed me that there's multiple cards there. I was just a little zoned in, I guess. Anyway, I think that's it, but let me... Yeah, double the tokens. That's just for anything that dies.
Cards for a set.
And creature tokens I control get... Yeah, okay. This is gonna be a little silly. This is gonna be a little silly. I can't believe I've been forgetting that I can make a token. But I don't think I can right now, unless... Yeah, no, I don't have enough plans for that. This is gonna be a little silly, because I'm gonna attack with all my tokens, which are gonna have... Oh, God.
Oh.
Between what they already have...
And those have...
Yeah, it's 2/2
Those also
plus...
have an additional 1/1 from
Yeah.
Parva.
Yeah, that's plus... That's... sorry, I say plus, I shouldn't. That's 3 and 6, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that should be 3, 6 in all those tokens. And then also... Let me think.
I think this is gonna get a little funny though.
This is gonna get a little funny. Do they have haste? Do they? With regards to... Oh, no, right, yeah,
Oh, yeah, they do.
haste, duh. Thank you, I can't
Oh.
attack with them right now. That is a threat you have to watch out for, though. So, you know that now. Thank you, yeah, I forgot, summoning sickness also applies, even if they're tokens. Because,
No,
yeah...
Classic, that is the commander card I'm making.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, in that case... Let me think. Let me have a little think. A little thonk.
Also, Parfait, I'm bringing in another artist into the mix. We're making, the card Parfait's Wrath.
Ooh. Also, I'm gonna be...
That card, you're gonna, like, look pissed off.
Interesting. Would it be useful to do this?
And
Maybe.
justifiably so, given the shit that's going on in the Phyrexian invasion.
Yeah, you know... No, yeah, we'll just attack with Mahadi. We'll just attack with Mahadi and Boreal Master, so that's gonna be a 4-4 coming at you.
Just Mahadi?
Just Mahadi.
Alright. I'm
Keep it
going to
simple.
block with Meteor Golem. They die. Zephyrus triggers.
Yeah, you can have your fun little dungeon run. Forgot about that.
Each player loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life.
Oh, that's fun for me. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so it's not that one. Location. No, that's Egyptian. That's... doesn't have things in there. Blue, red, black. Alright, anything else?
I think that's basically all I can do. So,
Alright.
you have your fun. Also, I'm gonna run and grab some snacks. I'll be 2 seconds.
Alright, do you trust me to do things while you're gone?
Yeah, I trust you. You got Cossack in chat.
Alright.
Who knows the rules better than I do? Yeah, so just give me the spark notes when I get back.
Alright. I keep forgetting you're in here, Coco. Okay, I'm gonna play Component Pouch. Give me a second. Actually, I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay, 2 seconds later, I'm back. I exist again. Have you had fun? Or are we simply thinking? Actually, I think Paris stepped away. Seems to be the case, which is fair. Welcome back.
Alright, I return.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I was on my turn. Okay, so far I played Component Pouch, and I tapped it, so I got to roll 20. Alright, let's see. Alright, I add 1 counter. And then I will play Forbidden Alchemy. The top 4 cards of my library and put one of them into my hand, and the rest into my graveyard.
Interesting.
Give me just a second. One, two, three, four.
Wait, Thonkin?
Yeah, I'm looking through, seeing which one I want to bring on in.
I'll continue my munching and crunching. Cause sometimes hungry. That's life, baby.
Alright, I'm gonna bring this into my turn, and these into the graveyard. And since that was my second card for turn... Hang on.
You can do your thing.
The flashback. Yeah, I've never actually got to use that card that much before, so I've never realized how powerful it is.
It kinda goes.
It really does fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring back Meteor Golem. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm gonna bring back... Oh wait, no, that's not how this works. No. I got it wrong. Exile, Sister Hospitaller. Then bring back Meteor Golem. And then I will destroy... Actually... That's probably not a good idea. Because you... Actually, let's see, hang on. Okay, you don't have Parfait yet.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have a cookbook currently.
Nope. What are we thinking?
That lifelink is a pain in the ass, and you don't have Parfait or cookbook currently, so I will get rid of Regal Caracol.
Oh boy. Love that for me. Alright. I take away my +1/+1.
Hell yeah.
Love that for me.
And then I will play Cathedral of War for my land return, comes in tapped.
Mm-hmm.
I end my turn.
We untap. Draw. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna put down X card armory. Chipped. Playing that then. What else we got? Oh, this is this is a little goofy. This is slightly goofy. I forgot. Yeah, you know. I'm gonna tap this plains. This plains. Got the shrine. Isolated chapel. And play. Just all gold main. It was just gonna be hanging out with that summoning sickness for now, you know, just chilling. Getting
Yeah.
over it.
But
As you do. But any case... what do I wanna do? So you
Red.
got...
blue.
I don't think there's much... Well... 'cause that would make them all 2-5. Oh, that could get a little silly. That could get a little silly. Yeah, we're gonna... I'm gonna have all my tokens attack, and they all have 2-5. Thanks to Prabha. So.
Oh, you're gonna have all your tokens attack?
Yup.
Shit.
In retrospect, I really could have made another token, but that's fine.
I think you made a mistake, though.
I did.
Yep. So, how many... How did your tokens have again?
2-5.
Oh, 2-5, never mind. You didn't make a mistake.
Missed that part.
Alright, I'm
Nothing.
going... Still get to play some funny shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to... Let's see... they all left lifelink. I hate this.
Uh-huh. Isn't that just cool?
I have to play the long game and slowly break you down, though. So I guess I have to not worry about lifelink, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I need to find an opening. Alright. Going to assess my blockers real quick.
Mm-hmm. Take your
Go ahead.
time.
They all have 2 damage, so
Mm-hmm.
that's 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's gonna be 8 damage incoming. I don't want to take 8. So having him block, that'd be 6.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wanna lose a minimum of 10 life at least. And I'm going to have him block. Demon's Disciple will die. I descend into the dungeon and draw a card.
Interesting. Oh, you're almost out.
And let's see. I'm gonna pull something funny.
Mm-hmm.
My Sephiroth Trigger Dungeon Revival will be Demon's Disciple.
Mm-hmm.
Meteor Golem will die.
Will it?
Yep,
Oh, so taking
because I
multiple hits.
sacrifice it.
Oh, sacrifice. Okay, yeah,
So-
cool. I
And
know
now
there's
you have
something
to
around
sack
that.
something too.
Right. Yeah, that ability. Feature or Planeswalker. Ain't that a question? Well. I think the smartest thing to do would be to just take a token. Well. Also, so remind me, does lifelink specifically restore health based off how much damage I did to creatures or to the player or all?
Basically, yeah, creatures and player.
Okay, so that would restore.
So
eight,
you managed
8
to.
total.
Yeah, you're gonna get 8 health.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay, that's all accounted for.
And let's see, I blocked 2 of them, so. Oh yeah. One of them died from Meteor Golem.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So I
right, duh.
take
Thank you. I
1,
suppose it
2,
wouldn't make
3,
much sense to put them in
4.
graveyard.
Alright, anything else?
Wait, why'd you put 2 in graveyard? Or in, the...
You sacrificed one of them and one of them died.
Oh, right, thank you. Or wait, would it have? Cause, wait,
Meteor
wait,
Golem is. Oh wait, no, that's their.
Yeah.
5. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah. I was trying to think if there's something, like some ability that Meteor Golem had. No, okay. Yeah, we're good then. I think that's it, except... I'm pretty sure that counts as a creature dying. Wouldn't you say? I can maybe... create a treasure token.
Yeah. Create a treasure token.
Let's see. Treasure! Yeah, that's all I can do, though. That's my whole thing.
Alright, untap of Keep Draw. I'm gonna play this Plains.
Hey, Chad, I got a funny idea.
Hmm. Six, 7. Let me look through my creatures real quick. I'm curious, what you eating?
Just some kettle chips. So they're very crunchy, but...
I play Grave Endeavor! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Interesting.
I will return Ghostly Pilferer. I rolled 2 d10s.
What are we feeling?
7 is the other result. Sweet.
Yeah, so
They come
7
back
damage to
with
me.
7 1/1 tokens.
6 damage to me, fair enough. I'll just do that real quick. Okay, yeah.
And then I gain 6 life.
That's fun for you.
Sure is.
Now we're both so healthy. I'm less so now, but still. Oh, so let me... These are for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
can't do anything with them yet since they have haste.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to summon Phantasmal Image
Mm-hmm.
as a copy of Sister Hospitaller.
Ah,
Actually,
That's
hold
fun.
on. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do want to do that.
mm-hmm.
So I bring back, because of that, Meteor Golem.
That's fun for me.
And I'm going to destroy Parva of the Steel Legion.
That, you know what? That is fair. Good on you too, because I was planning to make a token next turn.
And then OG of the Exquisite Blade Triggers. I'm going to flash Sister, or do I do that? Let me read things real quick. Let me look through my graveyard real quick.
Mm-hmm. Ticky time.
Yeah, flash in Sister Hospitaller and bring in Muldrifter. Now, I'm not gonna bring back any past life because, like, I was neglecting to read the cards and I don't want to, like, mess anything up.
Hmm.
But I gained 5 life from that.
Oh, that's fun.
So I'm slowly climbing back up to your health.
Mm-hmm. Almost there. Alright.
As they enter the battlefield, I draw 2 cards.
You're doing so much. I respect it, though.
Yep. And I will tap Cathedral 4 and play Soul Ring.
Hmm.
No, I'll tap Component Pouch for that. Just in case I want to do something with Cathedral 4. Yeah, that can't swing, that can't swing, that can't. You do too much for me to want to be swinging at you currently. Nothing has lifelink currently. What?
Aside for
does-
tokens. I probably shouldn't remind you of that, though.
Tokens are tapped, they can't block.
Yeah, that. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were just looking for anything that had lifelink in general. Never mind.
I'm going to swing Demons to side. Actually, no, do I want to keep that as a blocker? Yeah, I want to keep that as a blocker. Never mind, sorry. My turn.
Alright. What's happened there? So I'm gonna untap, draw, as you do. And... Can I do this? I believe I can. So I'm gonna sacrifice treasure and add red mana. Where's the counters for that? There it is. Yeah, so I got that. I got that going on. Is that like a... By the way, when you can add a mana, is that like a one-time thing? Or is that considered, like, essentially a land?
For the treasure?
Yeah.
No, you guys sacrifice the treasure when you add mana with it.
No, I mean, like, the mana, does that stay only for the one turn? I assume it does, but
Yeah, only for the one turn.
okay, yeah. Just making sure. Yeah, with that, I am also gonna tap Temple of Triumph for a red, and then my 3 plains for 3 white, Godless Shrine for a black, and Scrubland for also a black, to play Ruinous Ultimatum. How do we feel about this one?
Ruinous Ultimatum?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
What are our thoughts?
Wow, okay. That's, I feel like you're angry at me.
That is a fair assumption. But I will say, I've been holding on to this one for a while and waiting to use it, because it's so satisfying. But yeah, no, I was like quickly coming to the realization that this was the only way I was gonna deal with your stuff. Because you have,
Oh no.
you had such a solid setup.
Oh no.
I could
Oh,
not get rid
no.
of anything. Yeah, literally the one thing I needed was another red, which I don't have much of. So thank God for that treasure. With that being done, can I do this? I can't. I have to save that. Okay.
Yeah, I can reasonably assume you were angry with me.
I'm not. I respect the nonsense you've been pulling, but I do have to put an end to it if I want to have any chance of winning at all.
Gotta put an end to the nonsense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sadly I can't play any cats this turn, which is, you know, but
Well, you did pull off a good turn.
yeah. And I gotta take advantage. I gotta take advantage. This might hurt me a little bit, but I mean,
How?
oh, only in
Sounds
that
like
I wouldn't have defenders. But I think
I
that
wouldn't
might
have
end up.
haste next turn anyways.
Mm-hmm. That actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Let's see, 3,
Yeah, so that would be
7,
attacking creatures you control. Yeah, we
10.
can't do that.
10 damage.
Uh-huh.
And now you have the high ground again.
Yeah, so that's 3 back at me also. So let me. All right. Just double checking that there isn't anything we're missing here. I think I don't. I think we got it. There's a lot that happened, but okay.
Oh yeah, this goes in the graveyard too, and so does that.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn because there's nothing else I can do. But take your time cleaning up. I don't say that to be a troll. I mean that genuinely. I understand completely. I'm not sure why I tried to put this back in the pile instead of just deleting it.
Okay, I'm gonna play Dungeon Descent.
I don't know how to delete that, actually. Oh, just do this. You're descending into a dungeon, though, you say?
Not yet. Not quite yet.
Are you thinking about it? I understand.
Let's see, how much mana do I have? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Theoretically, I could pull that shit. Alright. I'm gonna play my commander again,
Yes,
and Karmic Guide.
interesting. Flying protection. Black counter. Mm. Battlefield, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, you're able to set up again real fast.
I'm gonna bring back OG the Exquisite Blade.
Okay. This is
Nice
going
cry
away
too.
already.
Then I end my turn.
I love destroying everything you have, and then you're instantly like, actually.
Yeah!
I mean, your whole deck is built around taking things out of the graveyard and exile, so it makes sense, but damn.
True.
Yeah. Untap draw.
Yours is too, though.
That's a fair point, yeah. It's a little less so, but it does do that a lot. Return to a creature from... Okay. I think I'll use that later. Yeah. We're gonna tap planes. To play King of the Pride. If I can. There it goes. Tabletop Sim was biting me on that one. But yeah, we get to +2/+1 on all my other cats. Yeah, actually that brings up that question again. How do I do like uneven counters like
what
that?
are you?
Because like the show +1/+1 counter does it like just like that, you know? It adds to
What are you
both.
wanting to do?
I want to add just one to attacking and not defending, so I can get the +2/+1 reflected.
So you... Until end of turn where X6 number. So you're wanting the creatures to have attacking. Like, okay, just remove it whenever, just remove it whenever you're done attacking, alright?
No, I'm saying, you know how you can indicate +1/+1s by using the little counter.
Yeah, true.
Oh
yeah, so, okay, so...
Yeah, how do I make it so it's +2/+1 instead?
Yeah.
If I can. It might just have to be something we remember. If that's not a thing, but... interesting.
You may need to use this from here on out until the King of the Pride is gone.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's +2/+1. Yeah, make sure they all got the regular power and toughness visible. Oh, also this cat. I'm just gonna. I need to rearrange slightly. I still haven't done anything with my contained oven. I've just had this idea of like, I wanna hold off until I've got something that can take it out of the graveyard. But here I am, me. Fucking... For the love of God. Can I just select the Glowing Stamp? There it is. Done. Okay. They're all accounted for. Alright. That being done, is there anything else I can do right now aside from attacking? Really? Aside from... I really could have used that earlier. Wow, okay. Whatever. You don't have to worry about it. Because in theory, if I wanted to do this would be black and white, and then 3 others. So that's these 2, then plus. I could do that. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm tapping Godless Shrine for a black, Isolated Chapel for a white. I guess it doesn't really matter which I tap for which. And then Plains. Temple of Triumph for a white. And Axgard Armory for another white. To play Graceful Restoration. And I think you can guess what I'm gonna take out of my graveyard. Let me do my hunt. Search. I'll double check that I don't want to do anything else, but yeah, it's a little. Well, it certainly helps. It would certainly help. I could really fuck around. Also, let me just. It's between these 2 for me. Although, I think it might be smarter to do this. Just to keep our funny little on-turn defenders. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. I'm using that to bring back Prava of the Steel Legion. So yeah. Get a +1/+1 on that, but I'll do that in a hot second. Moving you over again, Witch's Oven. We'll get you someday. But yeah, since that is a cat, I can just clone this bad boy.
Also, my card's done. I want to see it.
Ooh. Oh, let me quickly give it the +1/+1. But oh, that's nice. Use vigilance with
Thank you.
Upkeep, you may cast an equipment spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. If you do, skip your pre-combat main phase. When you cast an equipment spell, Lane to the Rain of Blades deals X damage to the target creature where X is that spell's mana value. Interesting. I like it.
Thank you.
Okay.
The implication with the second ability is that they're throwing the equipment at the creature.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna duplicate all these counters for my token specifically, and then just tint it a different color, and that'll be, like, the bonus from Prava.
Alright. Yeah.
That might make it easier to remember. And do our math. Let's color tint it. Let's color tint it to red, because why not? Because that's my color. There we go. And then I can switch it to... +1/+4. Alright. I think, aside from obviously attacking, that's all I can do. So yeah, when you revive someone from the graveyard, they don't have... No, they do have Summoning Sickness, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, just making sure. In that case... Yeah, I'm gonna have...
Damn.
Let me double check what you can do in terms of damage. I think I'll be fine, but it doesn't hurt to make sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck around. Or, not Prava. I'm gonna attack with my tokens. Dear God. Tabletop Simulator, please. Token. Just all. I believe I just played King of the Pride this turn. And then Mahadi. Oh, you know, would you be so kind? Oh no, I don't have land. Sorry, I was gonna ask if you'd be so kind just to let me play my commander, but I cannot. She's fancy.
Damn.
Yeah, eventually I'll come back. Eventually I'll remember to bring back myself, but
She is very cheap. You're very cheap compared to other commanders.
it is true. Even after dying once, I'm still only at, what was it? Yeah, 3 lands, or 3 mana, sorry, which is
Which
pretty.
is like,
That's whatever.
the base for cost for commanders usually.
Yeah, like I said.
Welcome back, Abby. How are you,
Welcome
hon?
back. I think, yeah, we'll keep it at that. So that is, oh dear God, that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 16 damage coming at you. Or wait, I was only counting the counters because I'm very smart. Because I'm so smart. Okay, so that's. Let me try that again. That's 5, 8, 11, 5, 8, 11, 14. Oh, not even, because that's not even counting the. Oh boy! I'm sorry for being bad at math. But
You're fine.
I think we all are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, okay, so 5. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Scratch the last 4. Scratch the last 4. 23. 23. Final answer.
23 damage?
23 damage. Obviously,
Oh.
you have
Hey, Parfait.
Yeah?
Before I say this, like, I deeply care about you as a friend, and like, I cherish having you as a friend greatly. Now, with that being said, fuck you. You shouldn't be this good at Magic already.
It's only because I had such a great deck built for me.
True. You can all thank Kozik for that.
Yep.
I knew they'd be the perfect pick whenever like we first played.
Yeah, for as bad as I am at remembering Magic rules, I think my
I think it'd
bloodlust
be-
makes up for it.
I didn't think it'd be that bad since Kozik told me they didn't make it as extremely good as possible due to like wanting it to also be fun as well.
Mm-hmm.
So damn, 23 damage. Okay, so let's see.
I think part of that's
got
also my
this.
luck passive. Procking once again.
So these are the swingers.
Yup.
4.
Or not,
three,
Prava. Prava's not attacking. Prava's a little sick.
3, 3, 3.
What we thinking?
I'm going to block Giselle Goldmane
Okay,
with
so that's...
Karmic Guide.
Yeah, so that knocks it out, and I believe... Oh, it doesn't have anything
And
special
since
for...
I know what I'm up against now,
Mhm.
I can feel free to race you. Tome of Annihilation. Each player loses 1 life.
Oh, fun!
Yeah.
I love that.
Now you're truly not in the playground any longer.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the battlefield. you know.
True.
So let's see. You said 23. That is now reduced to 6, 17.
Oh, you're just taking it.
Yep. I need mine cards.
That's very fair.
And because of lifelink, you gain 3, 6, 9, 9. I'm losing with my main.
Uh-huh?
I was confident I'd win this time because this is my main, you know?
Yeah, sorry. How much did you say I'm gaining?
Huh?
How much health do you say I'm gaining?
9.
Thank you.
Looks like there's.
I
a
could check that, but I don't
little-
want to do math again.
I think there's
So I'm
a
gonna
work
trust.
around this though.
Yeah, it should be 9 though. With that being done, I assume there's nothing more you needed to account for.
I found another combo. So just let me know when
Hmm.
your turn's over, hun.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can really do. Yeah, I end my turn. I've tapped everything. I've tapped absolutely everything.
1, 2, 3, 4. I summon Hostage Taker.
What's that about?
I'm going to take King of the Pride.
Uh-huh. Mana is if they're mana.
And then let's see, just so that you can't get them back, I'm going to summon them and take control of them for good. And now, since that's the second spell I've casted,
Okay.
the Quickset Blade triggers, I flash in Hostage Taker. And now I get to take... Damn, this is a neat looking combo! And I'd feel bad for it if... Oh, sorry, Abby.
Delete
And I'd feel
those.
bad for... I had that away because I was looking at some private stuff real quick.
Mm.
I'd feel bad for it if I weren't at 16 health.
Yeah, no, it's very fair. You should do whatever you need to do. I understand.
I'm gonna take Prava of the Steel Legion.
With your, with a,
Hostage Taker.
you can do you can do 2.
I flashed them in with OG
Uh.
I flashed because of OG Exquisite Blade.
I see. Right. I was so busy taking away all my counters.
Also, my dumbass forgot to draw for turn because I was so eager to play the thing.
Okay.
And see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna summon Prava of the Steel Legion.
Cool. Using my shit against me.
Go outside. Come on. Go. See, and everything you have is tapped as well.
Actually.
I'm gonna take... What? What do you mean,
Exile.
actually?
Never mind. Sorry. I just saw that it said that you exile the target artifact or creature until Hostage Taker leaves the battlefield, but then I remembered you had specifically played it to avoid that. To avoid it coming back into my hands.
I'm going
Continue.
to summon Sephiroth. They have Exalted from Cathedral of War. So you're gonna take 3 commander damage.
Very cool.
Also, you should give me one of those counters, because I need them now.
Actually, yeah. That might have been smart.
Two, 1. This was a neat little... This is a suspenseful match. I'm actually enjoying this.
Yeah. This is...
It's nice to, like, be even with someone instead of just, like, one person dominating.
Okay, so... You're never gonna believe this, but I'm gonna play the one card I got. Which is just Badlands.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm having a time over here for sure. Oh, that could be a little silly if I wanted to do that. So that'd be 5. So I could still... But I need to play a card. So I can't do that. Oh, one day I'll come back. One day. Anything else I can do, though?
Wait.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, it's that
see.
one.
So if I attack buildings, that's a +5/+5. Yeah, you know. By the way, what's first strike do? Does that eliminate summoning sickness? I forget. Or,
No,
that's
I'll
haste.
explain that in
That's
just a
haste.
second. We're gonna. The first strike is like. So, let me explain first strike. In the best way I can.
Yeah.
So if he was to go into combat with a creature, he would swing against that creature before the creature deals damage to him.
Oh, so in the situation where he would be killed, like they would kill each other. Yeah, okay, I see how that worked. Yeah, he would win and then not die. Not take damage, hypothetically. Oh, like also, even if he would always have killed that creature and survived, he'll just still not take damage. Cool, okay.
Unless that creature is tough enough to survive.
Yeah, yeah. With that all being done... Would do this. Nah. No, not right now. I'm gonna use Giselle Goldmane's ability to give everyone that I'm attacking with this turn a funny little bonus. So that is 2 whites and then 3 other cards aside from that. So yeah, tapping the Chapel for the isolated Chapel for a white, tapping a Plains. And that's 3 more on top of that. Tapping Scrubland, Godless Shrine, and Plains. So that should be enough for that. And you'll never believe it. I think this will truly surprise you, but I'm going to be attacking with everyone.
Everyone? Why
Yeah.
everyone?
Well, you see, the funny thing about Giselle Goldmane's ability... You kind of... So this is going to be a +5/+5 to everyone's damage, on top of what they
Did you pay
already
the
have.
mana for him?
Hmm?
For the con ability?
Yep. Yeah, I tapped all 5.
Oh, wait.
Including
Oh,
my
shit.
2 whites. Because I have plenty of those.
5.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah, it's a little... It's kind of... So yeah, that's 8/8 from Mahadi is now 8/8. Giselle is now 9/9. And all the tokens are now 6/6. So that is a total of... Give me a second. 8 plus 9, 17. 17 plus 6 times 3, 18. So that's... 35. 35 total damage.
Alright, so I'm going to block him and him.
Got you, got you. I assume not enough to... Yeah, they
And then I'm
wouldn't have
going
dealt
to
enough.
take... I'm gonna take 6, 12, 18.
Are you?
If I... Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
Let me
you...
find some sort of loop around for this bullshit. Okay. I'm taking 12 damage now instead.
Mm-hmm. Thank God. I really wanted to get rid of that.
Well, good luck with that, hun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I know you're gonna just bring it back instantly, but I like having it gone for the time being. Also having, my cards back.
You actually kind of benefited me if, you haven't noticed.
Yeah, you got a lot that you can just bring back and re-deal the effects of. I do see. And also you can just deal direct damage to me if you really want to. With that all being done... Yeah, so that's all I can do. I end my turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play Unburial Rites. Bring back target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield.
As you do.
Hostage taker.
Yeah, I figured. Who are you gonna take this time? I've
gonna
got a funny
take
feeling. Yeah.
Giselle Goldmane for sure.
Yeah,
For fuck sure.
now that you know.
And I'm gonna play my lane turn to Mirror Aqueduct to bounce back this island.
Listen, I respect that steal a lot.
Thank you.
Actually, if you're willing to let me step back a second, can't I generate some treasure for my creatures that died when they're under your control?
No, but that idea is so intelligent, I'm gonna let you do it anyways.
Hey, yeah, that'd be 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're so kind to me. Frankly, I don't know that having 2 extra mana will do a whole ton for me, but you never know. It is
And then I'm going to
It is phrased
play
as for every creature that died this turn, which I feel like might be a little more vague than it should be.
4 Unburial Rights for its
Mhm.
flashback cost.
Uh-huh.
Oh, actually, yeah, I can't do that currently. Or I can't do it just yet, though. Going to return Meteor Golem. And I'm going to destroy Mahadi.
I mean, yeah, that's fair, honestly. You
And
let
I'm gonna
me
flash Meteor Golem
get the good use out of it while I could.
and destroy any of these cats.
Yeah, I suppose there's not much of a difference, is there?
Yep. And then I'm going to swing with Sephiroth for 3 damage. Hi, Nyar.
Let me think. Sephiroth, I think that's...
There are 3/4 currently because of Exalted.
Thank you. I actually... Well, that's commander damage, right? In that case, yeah, I think I have to block it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know how it goes. I lose one of my cats, and you're fine.
Alright, then I end my turn.
Hypothetically, I think I could have gotten away with taking that much commander damage and been fine-ish, but I don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so untap, draw. Yay, more planes! I love planes! Exactly what I need! Mana! And nothing to use it on. Oi. Let me think. I really can't do much.
I just came up with a new idea for a creature card.
Hmm?
A cat card that's basically like a normal little cat named Plain Jane, with the backstory being the cat's named Jane because it was found in the plains.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. Yeah, I think my best bet is just to leave this token as a defender. Yeah, we're gonna pray for next turn's draw.
Alright, untap. Upkeep, draw.
Yeah, that's the one thing
Wanna
with this
play the
deck,
same?
is that I don't have much of a way to draw when I'm like... when I've just got nothing in my hand.
Yeah, maybe ask Kazik about that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Little do we know, Cossack did this intentionally to make sure I had as few options as possible,
3,
so I can't get
4,
confused.
6. Going to cast Forbidden Alchemy for its flashback costs and
Barely.
exile it. So
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4. And into my hand you go. These die. I descend into the dungeon.
I love that for you, bestie.
Each player loses 2 life unless they discard a card.
And if I were to discard treasure?
Nope.
Does that work? Does that not work?
No,
Oh,
'cause it
because
says
from hand. Duh,
sacrifice.
thank you.
And from hand. So
I thought I
there's 2
had
life.
something. Yeah, it hurts so much, you know?
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna summon Necrotic Sliver. Since it's the second spell, I get to flash Meteor Golem. Going to destroy that cat.
Cool. You know, I really appreciate you clearing out my field like this. It's just fair. It's only fair.
And let's see. How much damage can I do total right now? 2, 4, 6, 9, 11. If I kept dealing 11s, I'd get you in 5 turns. If I did you with just Commander, it'd be 3, 6. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That'd take longer. So I'm going to instead just swing out, and you're going to take 2 Commander damage. Alright, we'll do that.
Okay.
So that will be a total of 2, 4, 6, 9. Take 9 damage, hon.
I can't complain. It's fair. It's very fair. Think for the posture check. Also, ice pop.
Oh.
I will.
Oops, actually, I
Straighten up
can
a bit.
discard it. And then, end my turn.
All right.
Hope you have something up your sleeve.
Mm-hmm. I untap my 0 tapped lands and cards. And then I draw.
Got something interesting?
Little bit. Little bit interesting. Just need to examine what you've got here. Yeah. Yeah. That could be interesting, couldn't it? Hmm. Thinking. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tap Plains and not put it into my hand. Call the Shrine to play Felidar Cub. And real quick, can I sacrifice a creature as, like, on the same turn that I play it? Or I guess it's this ability.
Yeah, you can, but what enchantment would you want to destroy? Because there's no enchantments.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say there's no
Oh.
enchantments.
Oh, shit.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so as long as that works, as long as I'm allowed to use this ability when it doesn't have, when it has summoning sickness.
And that means you're able to pull off the loop again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, that works. Fuck.
Yup. So, you can take this.
I can break you down fast enough now.
Mm-hmm.
This has officially become a race to the finish.
Mm-hmm. With that all being done, Also, I forgot, would you mind letting me double the treasure? Because I forgot that, I had Anointed Procession.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead.
Again, I really don't benefit much from having more, mana at this point. It'll be relevant eventually, but not right now. Yeah, end my turn, and you can do what you want.
Alright.
I won't stop you.
Let me find a certain song for this real quick.
Mm-hmm. God, it took me long enough to get rid of that enchantment.
I feel like this is fitting since we're at the fight to the finish now.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you got a point.
That's actually not what I meant to do, but that fits too.
I figured you just meant, like, the higher energy music, but yeah, no, it still fits.
Alright. I will play Lithoform Engine.
I remember that one. Hey. What are we thinking?
I think I found my win. 1, 2, 3, 4. I summon Jazelle Goldmane.
Uh-huh.
And then I destroy Witch's Oven
Yeah,
by flashing Meteor Golem.
that's, you know, fair enough.
And then I will tap 3 to destroy Anointed Procession with Necrotic Sliver.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna swing out.
How much is that in total? It's
2, 4, 6, 9.
And I hate to remind you. Oh, did you tap, or sorry, did you tap enough lands for Giselle Goldmane's ability?
I'm not swinging with them because Summoning Sickness.
Okay.
Summoning Sickness.
Yeah. Okay. So 9 total, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Does summoning sickness
He
stop
had
you
me
from?
for a minute.
Does summoning sickness stop you from using the ability?
I don't have enough mana for it.
Ah, fair. Okay. I was debating whether I should ask you that, but I was like, I'm not gonna be a dick. I have a lot of life. Nerds, yeah, you're not wrong, Starknado. Good to see you. Hi.
I am.
This is interesting.
Now you're song I meant to play.
And shuffle. 2 abilities activate. 2 less activate. Over a creature. You control attacks up to one target. Creature locked it in this combat is able. Ah, that's a little screwy. Okay. I
forgot.
might as well. I'm gonna
I
tap.
apologize. Because of the dungeon trigger, Sandfall Cell, each player loses 2 life unless they sacrifice an artifact, a creature, or a land. You can easily sacrifice one of those
Yeah,
treasures.
I can easily sacrifice some of these.
And I'm gonna do that too, with one of my lands.
I suppose I don't even need to. I can just delete it. Thanks for the Parfium, Mark. Or thanks for buying the Parfium, Marky. Saying it as if you're giving it to me. But enjoy your Parfium. Was that the only thing you need to do? Or are you still selecting?
No, I'm good.
Okay, just making sure. But yeah, I'm tapping Temple of Triumph for a red and regular old plains for white. It's going well. We're having fun, question mark, with our commander game here.
Oh
I'm playing
shit.
Fighter class, and I can search my library for equipment, so I'm gonna do that. This might take me a hot second.
That's extra spicy since there's equipment that's capable of summoning creatures.
Uh-huh. Creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. A creature gets +3/+0 and has vigilance and trample. When a creature dies, attach its blade to target creature you control.
Vigilance. And trample.
Whenever a hammer is on or another equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach that equipment to target creature you control. Each equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has indestructible. If a creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. Ooh. When this equipment enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 red rebel creature token and attach this to it. Equip abilities you activate if other equipment costs 1 less to activate. Equipped creature has double strike. Creature gets +1/+1. Whenever it attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card. Put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. You know what I need is more land. And this is nearly the same thing. Or it has the same, like... Oh yeah, it has the same main ability here. But yeah, 2/2 red rebel creature token, +1/+1 each creature you control. That'll be for later. Creature gets +2/+0. Has first strike, vigilance, trample, and haste. Equip 3 attached to creature you control. Equip only a sorcery. Finally, as long as equipped creature is tapped creatures you control get +2/+0. And as long as it's untapped, they get +1,
3, 4,
or +0/+2.
5.
Okay.
2,
Yeah, I'm gonna take Bladehold War Whip.
5.
We're taking this one. So if you wanna admire it before I put it into my hand.
Alright.
'Tis there. But yeah, with that... I can't immediately play it though, so you know what, I'll just do that. That's a red and a white. Red, tapping Badlands for that. And then X-Guard Armory for a white. That's all, right? Oh, right, yeah, one more land aside from that, so Goblet Shrine, why not? And... we need to create a token. Token! So yeah, Rebel has that. And now has Double Strike. Abilities deactivate if other equipment costs 1 less to activate. Remind me, Double Strike does what?
Oh, double strike lets you... makes it work. It's like first strike, but twice.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you would attack twice, and then they're able to attack if they're still alive.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Basically, double strike is really nasty.
And I'm assuming with the fighter class, I'm able to just spend, or I'm able to tap that many lands in order to level it up, right? Is that how it works?
Give me a second to
Yeah.
do something, and then I'll respond to that.
No worries. Does first strike and regular strike. Oh, so second is simultaneous with whatever it's fighting. Thank you, thank you. It's still really nice. Yeah, so that essentially take it to 4-2, sort of. Not really, but yeah, I mean it's 2 infinity and then 2 2. Just one after another. But yeah, cause
I was updating the deck real
Nice.
quick since they had new set numbers due to Alan.
ah.
Alright. So, what were you saying?
For the levels, do I just tap that many lands and then it's leveled up to that point, or...
Yeah.
And is it, does that say, like, I can tap, 3 lands plus, red and a white, and then it's level 3 going forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I'm not exactly sure you wanted to go to level 3 at this time.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I'm just making sure I know how it works. When I do use it, yeah. Unfortunately, the equipment I had didn't let me do too much, but... if it works, it works. That all being done... yeah, hypothetically, I could destroy any of them. It would get killed in turn, but that... well...
So yeah, you would want to go to level 3. My bad.
Okay, yeah. Actually, up to 1 target creature blocks it in this combat if able. Does that mean I can select whatever blocks it?
No.
Okay, cool.
That means I have to choose one whether I like it or not.
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure, just in case I can do something really silly, but I figured that wouldn't be the case.
Basically, with that, like, music like cue and, like, Ripple, it's like they came, like, to your aid.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, does Double Strike still function?
Like, this is like... Huh?
Does Double Strike still function the same on your turn? You get to pick the blocker as long as it's a valid target. Oh.
Oh.
Apparently. That does make me think.
Oh.
That makes me think a lot. Because how are you doing your thing before? Target creature, not target creature an opponent controls.
If you play your cards right, I might be fucked again. No, actually, I might just be straight up fucked.
Wait, what's the distinction there?
What?
I'm sorry, I was asking Starknado, because... oh yeah, the only one you can block with this turn is Goldmane. But... that might work out to my benefit anyway. But then... but Goldmane would just kill. So yep, they both have first strike. Or, well, one has double strike and the other has first strike, but... for as much as it matters... the target creature, so you target a creature of your choice, not an opponent must block it if able. Okay.
Does double strike attack before first strike?
But I mean, if it's an opponent must block it if able, wouldn't that imply that they couldn't use one that's been tapped? That's what you're saying? Oh wait,
So-
no. Sorry, I misunderstood what the clarification you were making. I thought you were saying that I was interpreting it wrong, but you're saying that's why it's like why I get to choose a creature rather than opponent must block it if able, which would mean, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, no, I just misinterpreted what you were correcting there. Gotcha. This is a little. Yeah. So how does the interaction between like creature with double strike fighting one with first strike? Like I assume it's just first they both attack each other as normal, and then the one with double strike attacks again after that, because they both have that first strike effect. But yeah, hit the first punch together. Okay, yeah. So it essentially turns it into normal combat plus one more attack afterwards if they survive. Okay. Yeah, so if I were to do that this turn, then select Dissolve, which is my only option, I assume. Yeah, it wouldn't work out. Because my creature would just die, which is cool. And Giselle would live. More importantly. Yeah, so that's not gonna work out quite yet. Conscious damage happening twice too, which is... Oh, actually... Oh, cool for when this creature deals damage. Ooh. I'm assuming that in this case, like I said, because they both do the first round at the same time, it's not like ideal both strikes. It's if my creature were to die on that first round, I only get to deal the first strike and not the second one. Just to make absolutely sure. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't imagine why it wouldn't work that way. I might as well tap some lands to upgrade this to level 3, though. But yeah, so that's... I need 1 red, 1 white, and then 3 others, which I might... I think I... No, I do not. I don't have a red. Nope, never mind. So that's... I'm gonna sacrifice 1 treasure for a red, and... I think I can supply the rest from what I got. Yeah, because it'll just be 4 whites, essentially. Doesn't have to be, it can be 3 whites and something else, but that's what I got. Have to go in sequence? Ah, I see. Yeah, I suppose that would make sense, wouldn't it? Thank you, I'm a clown. I'm not sure how that didn't occur to me. I think Isolated Chapel was tapped. Not that it really matters a ton.
I'm gonna go ahead and play the Rebels theme currently.
Thank you for music. But yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll upgrade it to level 2 then. Thank you! So yeah, 1, then a red and a white. So I'll sacrifice this again. And tap these 2 to get it to level 2. I'm assuming there's a counter I can use that'd be convenient for that. Yeah, I can just... Can I please? Hello? Okay, maybe, maybe not. Maybe, oh, no, you know, I'm just being a little clown. I'll use this one, actually, so I can label it properly. Yeah, okay. Now, after 5,000 years, I will finally level it up. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. That's the end of my turn. Do as you will.
Untap up, keep draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna summon Nadar, Selfless Paladin. Their ability allows me to venture into the dungeon. Complete dungeon, create the action pool.
So true.
And since I completed a dungeon... that won't work.
Oh yeah, you were right at the end, huh? Death Touch. I love that.
I'm gonna bring back Sister Hospitaller.
This feels bad for me. Don't ask me how I know.
What if I didn't run? What if I'm not a coward? What if I want them to kill me?
And then from them, I'm going to bring back Phantasmal Image. They come in as a copy of Meteor Golem. And I gain 2 life. I will destroy
You know, in retrospect, I probably would have wanted that flyer.
your
from earlier.
Rebel.
I mean... Oh, I can just delete that because it's a token. Also, same for this one. Meh.
See. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna tap out.
Mm-hmm.
2, 4, okay. 2, 4, 6, 9, 12. And then 5 times 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
That'd be 37.
25 plus 12.
37.
37.
And I can't
Yep.
really do anything about that, can I?
Nope.
Ah, that does it.
That means I win!
Let's just put it in anyway for funsies. Yeah, that got close.
You got so close to winning.
Damn,
And-
37 damage. And using my own, like, strat against me with that, too.
But this means nothing for your skill, since you've beat me a ton of times.
Yeah,
And you've
that,
gotten close to beating me multiple times in this match, too.
that was a good match. Yeah, you're just, your deck is just so good at, like, coming back from the brink. It's hard to deal with.
Yeah. Perhaps I can, like, update your deck a little more, though.
Yeah,
Could be
yeah,
better
I
for that.
think the main thing
Actually,
I
then
really need...
again... Nah, maybe I shouldn't, since this is a deck that's meant to win as much as possible. And I do plan on fighting you with a custom deck that Kazik made that's not win as much as possible, regardless.
These are custom. There are, or are these are you mean the table specifically? This, I don't remember offhand what it's called, but yeah, it is a
Oh yeah, these
table
cards.
that kind of automates. But
This card right here is custom. I made it for Parfait.
yeah, there are a number of custom cards in this deck. Actually,
Hey,
can
let me
I...
spawn them all right now so I can. Oh no, they're over here.
Ah, true. Forgot about that. And I turned the camera the wrong way. Yeah, Pierre is very nice to me. Yeah, I've got the Catastrophic Cookbook, which allows you to generate food tokens and also search for cat cards. Cat creature cards, sorry. Chopstalking Menace, which has reach and lets you sacrifice an artifact to destroy target's artifact. Pilfering Cat, which allows you to take control of target non-creature artifacts that the other player controls and you deal damage with the Pilfering Cat. And also steal equipment when a creature with equipment leaves the battlefield. And then I got me. Perfect, the full production here. And that's my commander card, which is very cheap to play as long as a cat creature has entered the battlefield. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use it much this time around. That's just my bad luck. But yeah, it allows me to search for the cookbook whenever I put myself into play, and sacrifice foods to return target cats into the battlefield, which really would have been nice. It really would have been nice if I had been able to use that more, but maybe that's just my bad prioritization. But, you know, still.
Also, thank you, Abby. Abby the cutie said, "Good job to both of us."
Thanks! And then Paradoxical Cat, which, at the beginning of upkeep, either if it's in the graveyard, I can return it to the battlefield, and if it's in my battlefield, I sacrifice it. So it just kind
That
of
would
goes
have
back
been
and
useful
forth.
to you.
Yeah, very, honestly. Yeah, Messy Feline, which allows you to sacrifice foods to give it big power. Trample and Menace.
Yep, exactly, Stargnado.
A little kitty twist on Osmorin effect. Yeah. Words, as words, in fact. Yeah.
My main idea was basically, what if I made a rival card to Asmo,
Mm-hmm.
Asmorin? Like, everyone has like their Shadow to their Sonic, their Virgil to their Dante.
And there's Feeding Bowl, which allows you to sacrifice food tokens and create Black Vampire Cat tokens, Lifelink or White Angel Dog tokens of Vigilance, which is funky. Then here's my land, which is basically just the Rainbow Land card. And
I'm
also
gonna
allows
need
me
a
to generate
Polten.
food. Yeah.
And then there's me.
Yeah, and there's you. Which I'm not as familiar with because it's not my card, but still. Yeah, being able to keep you may cast an equipment spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. If you do, skip your pre-combat main phase. And when you cast the equipment spell, on the rated blades, it deals X damage to target creature, where X is that spell's mana value. And then finally, no, that's it. That's it. I thought I would only, I thought I had one more to read off. I did not. But yeah, they're cool. They're fun. I need to get better at
Also-
using it and remembering to prioritize my commander at all costs, considering this is commander. But
As for the artist of these cards, hang on, let me divide them
yeah.
up quickly, real quick.
that's important.
So Lucy, and then Novel, and then. So for these cards over here, I made the art for them. Although it's not that much, it's just Photoshop stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, photo bashing
then-
is an honored hobby and career,
True.
like, technique.
True. And then over here, for these amazing cards, the Twitter user known as the amazing Twitter artist known as Unlit Lucy made Cafe Parfait and Owl in the Rain of Blades. And then as for Parfait the Confectioneer, Novel Emmington made that one.
Yeah, it's very cute. They're all very cute. But yeah, considering we both got decks that are basically about extending the game as long as possible, do we want to call it good? Are you okay with that?
What'd you say?
Are you okay with calling it good there?
Do you want to call it good?
Yeah, I do have some things to do tonight, and it'd probably be smart to not spend another 3 hours on Magic as much as I am having a very good time.
True. I'll throw my custom commander against you another time.
Yeah. Thought
Alright,
Parasite
see ya,
that was gonna be
Furman.
kind of. Yeah, but thank you for playing with me, and thanks to everyone for joining. Commander was gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
blue
fun
back
playing
and
with
red.
you.
Wow, we can sort that out. Yeah. Are you still gonna be streaming, Para?
I have no idea. Like, probably not.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, me too. We have been going for a couple hours. Yeah. Alright, then I'll see if we can find someone to raid. Sure, why not? It's more fun that way. Ooh, Leah's currently streaming art right now, so I will DM you an @ so you can get. Yeah, so here's who we're raiding. Ah, yeah. Also, thank you, because like I'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah. So we're gonna get that raid started. Yeah, thanks for joining us. I'm gonna be on tomorrow with the boys playing Minecraft. I'll see you around. Bye.